All right. Okay. Welcome to this channel called Make Money Journey. All right. So, um, this is I'm documenting my journey in the online world. Online money making, even if it's not online, but dealing with computers and internet and stuff like that. So, in this video, I want to talk about um what they didn't tell you about building your own website. What they didn't tell you, or what no one might have told you about building website. I've watched a lot of videos about building website, designing a page. So many videos I've watched, just too many of it. But every time I watch a video and I try to do what they say, it turns out that they left out many things that I could not actually do. Then I have to watch another video for that. So I think I can as well say I'm just self taught, because it's very weird and very bizarre that people cannot teach. They just talk very quickly and they just say what they want to say for the sake of getting the views and just feel looking good that they're smart. So I have this website, Born to Sing with Guitar, which I use in teaching music in YouTube. But then I also created a website. I bought a domain name so that I can have the same name for my own website, where I have my course, things like that. But I wanted to build a real website where I can put my videos as well, so people can watch my videos in my website, because I'm tired of YouTube. YouTube is a cheat engine. They don't show your videos enough. When I have almost 50,000 subscribers, but when I post videos, I get like 400 views. So where are the 50,000 subscribers? Where are the 50K subscribers? 41,000 subscribers? Where are they? I know something is wrong. So I'm like, it's time to quit YouTube and do your own thing. People like what is ready made, but it's time to create something. But in my case, it's just for guitar and things having to do with music, at least. Because I have a lot of videos in my channel. I have like 300 videos, 350 videos almost. That's enough to make it. That's enough to make a platform. So sometimes things happen to make you wake up and do something better. However, so this website already has some things before, and I didn't know how to make it new. So I thought I had to delete the whole website in order to start. Listen to this. I thought I had to delete the whole website to start start afresh, because every video I watched, they tell you about Bluehost or Hostinger, and they will always start from the beginning and tell you how to buy, because they wanted to use the link to buy so they can get a commission. So none of them is starting directly to the point. So I realized that I don't have to delete the whole website to start from afresh. I can use the same existing website and just convert it, because after all, I only have some videos on the website anyway. So I now realize that point number one, I don't have to delete the website and start from afresh, because it's all about a theme. And I thought that when I install a new theme, there's this button you can click here. So this is what I'm doing for the moment. For example, like when I had the way the website was before, I was using Elementor. And with Elementor, you cannot come to this type of place. So for example, if I go and try to install another theme, this one I can't explain. Let me just show it to you. Now, so I gave it a name. I call it Guitar the Music. I'm gonna of course change this name. I think this name is not good enough, but it's okay. I'm just learning how to use this thing, and all these things in the corners are a nightmare. Anyway, so let me show you what I learned that was so shocking, surprising to me, that I was like, oh, so this is how this thing works. So I closed that place. All right. All right, excuse me. So, and then I get to the main dashboard of the WordPress. I'm using WordPress, by the way. Anyway, I just assumed everybody knows this WordPress. So here are some themes here, appearance, and there's themes here, right? So, for example, I went ahead I didn't also realize that you could actually search for themes. For example, you could go to wordpress.org themes. Then you can search and write the kind of, you can write blog or videos, because I want to make it like a platform like YouTube. So it's going to be videos. So when I write videos in the search, it will show me themes that are more akin to videos, like platforms. So these are some of them. So, and I installed many of them and have them here in my, whatever you want to call it. So these are all good. But the problem is that if I click one, I'm like, this one is nice. Well, this is not bad. Oh, this is, I'm like, I like this one. I like this one. Yeah. So this could all be my videos. Then I'll be like, okay, let me activate or let me live preview. Watch this, huh? Look at the problem that I was going through. So each time I activate or install the theme, and everything will change. So I would think that I have destroyed the website and I have to delete everything, not knowing that just for the fact that you install a theme doesn't mean that everything is bad. Even if the theme is making it not look good, doesn't mean that something is bad. Okay, see the look this one gives me now. So I didn't realize that. Listen very carefully to this. I didn't realize that when you install a theme to give it a certain look, some themes just, they just kind of like come with the layout, the way the website will look. Maybe they come with certain colors, the way the footer will look like, the way the layout will be, the kind of fonts for the text and things like that. They don't necessarily come like we just saw right now in the theme there. I'm like, but I saw a beautiful theme right there. Why is it empty? Damn it. So I was so frustrated. Not a single soul on YouTube told me about this. I'm telling you right now. Not a single soul told me. So I just realized that just for the fact that you see a beautiful theme that seems to fit what you're going to do, is just, most of them are as useless. They are as good as useless, because you're going to start from the start. You're going to begin from the start again, from the beginning. You have to now create the videos and put them here and line them up to look like a platform. So most of the themes are useless. So I now realize that certain themes that you buy, they come, okay, like for example, this guy's video, there are certain themes that you buy. I don't know if you can get them for free, because the free ones don't seem to have what I'm talking about. The certain themes that you buy, when you install the themes, they also come with content. They come with like videos. They already come. When you install the theme, right, they also have almost everything you will need. You know, they will look like a platform already. So they've made a mini, like it's almost ready, except that they are not your videos and they are not your titles and they are not the things you would want to put in your channel. But once the theme is installed, you also have to go and install the demo content. So I thought when you install a theme, naturally, the theme comes with all those things, like the ones I just showed you before, not knowing that they're not like that. So that was a very, very, very big lesson that I learned, and no one said it. So you know. So something, for example, so this guy made me realize that. Let me forward this video to a part where he is so I had to be very, very careful. I had to download, I had to look at many videos about building a website like YouTube, and I just arranged all the videos one by one. I put the videos into a playlist and start to watch them one by one carefully. I stopped rushing. I said, let me just take my time out. Just watch these videos one by one till the end. Even watch them slowly, and sometimes pause the videos and see each step that they're saying. Sometimes they're talking and they're clicking things you don't even notice what they click, and you just listen to what they're saying, and they're not emphatic on what they're teaching you. So let's see if I can show you this one. Yeah, for example, this video here. So right now, so this is not YouTube. So this guy is teaching us about this. So this is one of the themes, And after downloading the theme or installing the theme, you have to go and download the extra themes, and they even come with plugins and stuff and content and posts as well. So I didn't realize that all these videos. Another thing that I didn't realize, that all these videos within a theme, after you get the right theme that comes prepared, that comes ready, not those ones that come empty, the one that actually have videos. Even if these are just pictures, I don't mind. I can exchange them and put video instead. All right. So when you get this type of themes, this is the type of themes I'm looking for, that have all this content ready, so everything is laid out. Then if I like, I can remove some of these panels and just put the one that I need, because I may not have as much as these. I can just customize it to the way I like. So in the place of this place, I can put my own video, I can put my own stuff. That's what I'm trying to say right now. So very, 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 very interesting. I didn't realize that some themes don't come with these things ready like that. So this video really helped me a lot. I watch a lot of videos, but they were saying the right thing. But sometimes you're watching a video, maybe you need to watch it more than once to actually get what the person is saying clearly. So that is that. Let me see again. So let's exit out of here. So now, for example, let me go and get another theme. For example, I'm not gonna activate anything. So I'm really, really new to this thing. I'm just teaching myself, and I'm just saying I'm just saying the things. I'm just recording the thing that I find really, really interesting, that I didn't even expect, that nobody even talked about. That's what I'm recording here. So, and I didn't realize that another very important thing is this, right? Like also, when some of the themes that I installed, let me just go ahead and do it, because if I talk it, maybe it's not good enough. When I installed certain, no problem, let me just see. When I installed certain themes, they also had a different layout and a different look. They even put some things in the front there. Let me see if I can show you some other ones. Let me just see this. Let me try this one. I'm just gonna live preview. So before, I'll be afraid that, for example, now, that one that I showed you right now, I'll be like, I destroyed everything. I need to delete and start again. No, just when you install a new theme, it will just give it a different look. So it's not like it's destroying anything like that. Not like you need to. It's not like you have to go and. It's not like you have to go and reinstall everything again. Oh, the same one I had before. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I kind of like that one. That was okay. This one is called Go Video. Okay, so I have to be careful to make sure I get another one. Okay, let's try. That was Enjoy. Okay, let me try this Enjoy. What about this Tube something? Enjoy Tube, which is that's Go Video. Okay. Some of them. Let me just see. Because this thing I really suffered a lot. Okay, I like this one. This is okay. Let's try this one. Power News. Let's try this. So I'm just gonna live preview. So you don't even have to activate. All you have to do just live preview. Just live preview, and after you live preview, you can decide if you want to activate it or not, because you see how it looks like. But I'm gonna try to get one of those real themes. Like there's one called J News. There's one called Video Rev. J News. You see, this is this one I just installed right now. You can see it's just black and it doesn't even look as. It doesn't appear like. It doesn't look like the theme we just looked at right there. So it's just complete rubbish, because you have to build everything from the ground up. And if you're new, you'll be like, hey, this is crazy. So like my previous video, I was kind of complaining. Yes, I needed to complain, because if I made a theme, if I was the one making all these themes, right, even if it's a free theme or they have to pay for it, I will still make it ready. I will make my theme like it will look like this. And when you install the theme, there will be the package to install, and then have all these things there. So maybe they have, because sometimes you have to look up here. Sometimes they come with some demo. You have to look up here to see if it comes with some demo. So I don't know why you install a theme, because this fucking Elementor advert is always blocking things. Sometimes you don't even know that there's something else up here to install or download or import. So kind of crazy. So that's the problem with WordPress. They should have a way of letting people know that there's more things to download or import from each theme. But if I made a theme, I'll never make it like this one. So I'll make sure everything is complete. So when they get the theme, they're going to actually have this look completely. Then if they don't like, they can remove what they don't want, and rather than just being black or green or blue or empty like that. So I'm going to try this one. This one is called what? I don't even know the name, whatever it's called. I'm going to try this one. So these are the things that I really struggle with. And this thing I'm saying is, I'm just talking generally like this. This thing took me 5 days to realize all of this, because no video was. I watched a lot of videos, but when people make videos, it's kind of like crazy. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're kind of mad. They're just talking. They're not even talking practically. Okay, see this one for example. See the look of everything looks different. So I would have thought that I've destroyed the other one. So if I want to have the one I had before, all I have to do is, like, I don't have to design it again, or I just have to reinstall that theme back and to have the look that I had before. So this thing is actually happening inside the WordPress. It's not really coming from the theme. Like all the videos that are going to be here, they're inside the WordPress in your post or your pages. So there's nothing to be afraid of, like it has changed something. It's just changing the look and the layout, basically speaking. Some of them will bring things with it also, no problem. Another thing I noticed that when I installed some of the themes, right, some of my pages were appearing here. Some of my pages, like pages of my course, pages of my sales page that I will link when I'm like, they will appear here. Even my paid course was appearing here. I'm like, what? No, somebody might be, because this my website is live. Somebody might be playing around there and see my free course and just get the link and start watching for free. So I was really scared. So I'm like, how do I hide some of the post? So I didn't realize that all these things that are in front that you click, they are a form of post. Let's say, for example, there's a video here, or there's maybe something says like here, home, or related videos, or what have you, favorites. All those things that, like this one, that are clickable, they are actually complete post, that this becomes just a link that makes it open up. Didn't realize that. For me, actually, what I realize right now, right, here's what I've learned. I've learned now, because I'm a newbie, I've learned that website building is basically like a website is basically a link. It's basically one page with a couple of links. This one is a link. If you click it, let's say, okay, let's say, for example, they wrote here features or such and such post, blog, and testimonials. Each of them are like columns. What do you call them? Like little columns like that. When you click them, it's actually a link that takes you to another page that you already created, or a post. So it now takes you to that post, but it still shows within the main page. So they're just all different posts and pages that are inside a page, that each time you click something, it takes you to another post. So I didn't also know that even my pages that I created with Elementor that are also inside my WordPress, they all came to appear in the front here, depending on which theme that I installed. And I was like, oh, I don't want them to see my page. So I had to go and install a plugin that will help me decide what I want to hide and what I want to show up here. So that plugin is, let me see if I can go and look at that. Let me take it to my posts and pages, especially my pages. So I cannot go down inside the post, but let me go to my pages. So the posts and the pages are almost the same. They're almost the same. So I use pages to do my sales for my course. Post, yeah, you know what it is. I don't know. It's almost the same thing. But they said people should use pages for sales page and things like that. So basically just one page where you have some text and some pictures and some buy now, something like that, or maybe also a video, At first, my website was just one page with different videos where they can click. There's nothing like you click this and it takes you somewhere else. But now I understand how that works. So, for example, where did I click? I was supposed to click pages. Back to theme, pages. Okay, yeah, all pages. So this is very interesting, very difficult. It's easy, but the way the people that made this WordPress, the layout and out, the whole thing works kind of weird. If I had money, I could make a website builder like WordPress. I don't mean like it, but something that for building website, and make it much easier, and everybody would jump on board. Yeah, I know a lot of people make. So this is where the pages are. This is where my pages are. So normally, if I want to create a page, normally I used to go and do it in Elementor. Normally I just click Element. Like I won't tell you. These are my pages. These are pages of my course. For example, you can see this page right now. This is one of my. Okay, let me show you one of my pages. For example, this is my course. For example, you see that this is my course. This course is actually live right now. People have bought my course and they are actually going through it. So I don't want it to appear. So some of this thing that I say that inside here in the back end of the what's it called, WordPress, that the thing that appear in the front, all those fancy things you see in the front page, they come from at the back here. To not necessarily. So when you delete a theme, doesn't mean that these things have been deleted. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. So these things are what is inside that appears in the front of your website. So let me just open one of them for you. My guitar course sales page. Okay, let me just let me try. Have I finished the sales page? Let me just open this one, for example. Now if I open most of this pages, I used Elementor to create them. So if I open them from here in WordPress, you won't actually see them the way they normally look. And I thought that by designing my website again, I thought that maybe I will lose all those pages and things like that. No. Another problem that when you create something Elementor, right, in WordPress, normally it doesn't show up. It doesn't show up because this one is like a different way of making website. Gutenberg, I don't know what. It turns out that this Gutenberg is actually better. Not better, but it's kind of like more straightforward. If I want to see this page, for example, I have to open it in Elementor because I use Elementor to create it. So Elementor is like another plugin. What would I call it? Like WordPress is a place for making websites, right? Because it can house and host your videos and your text and your whatever pages and posts. It's kind of like it's kind of like a digital workstation for making music, So in the DAW, you can use many different things to make your music, something like that. Like you can decide to use for example, like in digital music, in digital audio workstation, you can decide to use a linear recording or use something like FL Studio, which is called Step Sequencer. So you might use Step Sequencer to do your beat, or actually record your beat live by playing on the keyboard, or actually or record them into the the piano roll. So you can see different ways. The same thing like this building website. You might use Elementor, that's kind of like drag and drop, but fucking difficult, or that Gutenberg I showed you before. So this is my sales page. This is one of my sales page that I designed with Elementor. It's within my website. So for example, this link, I'll give it to people and they can just go and see this thing and they can buy now. So I use Elementor to create this. I'm not yet selling this course as time of this recording yet. So they are all there, they're not lost. So you just have to go back right now. These are things that I already, this is something that I spent time to create. It's just one page. So the same thing like post, whatever. So in the front page, on the front end of your website, there will be maybe a button here called how to dance, how to play in timing, or blah blah, whatever it be. There will be a whole page that is there, and then you make them come to the front through a link, through something like this. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. So that is that. What else did I learn? So these are the pages. So like I was telling you, I used something to hide this thing from showing up. I didn't want some of them to show up in the front end because some of them were showing up, because some of them are courses and I don't want them I want people to get them for free, or some of them I don't want to, I'm not ready to showcase them right now. So I use this plugin called it's called exclude page or something like that. I can't remember it. There are many plugins like that, so just get one nice one. And how you do that, you just come here to the pages. I need to show all these things rather than just talking, because I'm making this video I'm making this video for myself. If you really realize, like, I'm documenting the things that I learn along the way, and I'm making videos about them to actually show them. If somebody's watching them, you'll be like, it might not be to your taste because I'm really explaining very well and the videos get long, because that's the reality. I can't just rush it. So right now I click on the pages, right? Like, say for example, I want to hide one of the page. I'm sure the same thing applies to post as well. Like, for example, let me just click this one, for example. So if I want to hide this, I don't want this to show up at all anywhere, except maybe I give the link to somebody. If I want to hide this page or post anyone, I'll just click, I think I'll click edit. And then when that thing shows up, there'll be that plugin that I downloaded will be some on the corner where it says exclude or include whatever. And then that page would not appear in the website front end. So yeah, right, like here, for example. So you see that this is it's called. So normally this thing wouldn't be here. This is not part of WordPress. I don't know why they wouldn't even do that. So this is not there. So exclude pages from menu. This actually the name of the plugin. If you go into plugin section, add new, you just search for this plugin and it will show up. You install it. Once you install this plugin and activate it, so when you come to, as I did right now, you will see. So by ticking it, then this thing will be excluded, even though it's appearing white like that because I made it with Elementor. So this plugin, this page will not show up at all. That's one thing that I also learned. So I think this all are the things that I wanted to say. So the main thing right now is to look for a plugin. Is to look for a theme. Or the themes to use to make my website, my guitar platform. So here's what I'm gonna do. Now, let me see if I can show that guy's video again so that we can have a clear picture of what I want to talk about. Like, for example, so let's say, okay, so let's say this is my website, right? So after you install that plugin, that theme, you go ahead and download some demo, like demonstration, something like that. And then when you download it and install it, it will just look like this, boom, everything will just come off. It just looks like a ready-made website where you can actually play the videos and everything is clickable. But then you will have to go ahead and customize everything to yourself. So maybe you don't like trending, you can remove it, you can add it and put it. You have to really make it really, really busy. But I'm going to make it little by little for me, just for people to watch my videos. But now, in my case, right, in this case, most people will take a YouTube video, because if you go to the back end of the post, then you just drop the link in there and you can just write the title and blah, 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 right, whatever. Then it will appear in the front, maybe with a thumbnail or blah, blah. But in my case, I don't just want to take, because I have like 300 video in YouTube. I just don't want to take my videos and put them in my new platform. I don't want to just take those videos and take the URL and put them. They will appear like that. So when people click them, they can still go back to YouTube, because it will still show YouTube in the corner there. And if you click it, the whole thing will jump to YouTube. It will no longer be in your website, which defeats the purpose, because you want people to stay in your website. Although maybe they might finish watching one video, they might still stay, but they will see the underneath they'll see recommended other videos in the corners here from YouTube. Even though every video in the corner are all your, even though everything here is your all your videos, but when each video is playing, because you embedded it from YouTube, you still see the YouTube things here like share, next, and title of the video will be somewhere here. And if they click, for example, let's say this video is called la la whatever in YouTube, it will have a little title on top here, which if you click, it will now play this video outside of this place. You will just open a new tab and go and take you back to YouTube, watch the same video, because this same video is actually, each video is actually coming from YouTube. If you use the YouTube embed, if you embed a video from YouTube here. So I don't like that. I don't like that. So what I'm going to do, all my videos that are there in YouTube, listen very carefully to this. All my videos that are in YouTube, I am going to download them, which I've already done that, and I will house the videos elsewhere. In BunnyNet, BunnyStream, I have a couple of those things. I'll upload them there. Then I'll get the link from there, and then I will now put the link of the video from there. So it's playing from my CDN. It's playing from where I hosted them, not from YouTube. It's going to be a link also anyway. So in that case, it won't look like YouTube, and they won't see anything like YouTube, even though the YouTube copy is still there. But in this case also, I'm going to make it not downloadable. In fact, it's actually not downloadable. If I use the thick ass link, it won't be downloadable. But they can still share it. Can they? Because they cannot right click and share it like in this case. Maybe I'll make it shareable. Because if they now share the video, for example, say, okay, if they now share the video to someone else, yeah, if they share my video, maybe this is my platform right now. Okay, this is YouTube. Let's say this is my platform, right? Let's say this is my platform, right? And they watch this video, that video. I like the video. Let me share it to my friend. If they share the video, people will see my channel. They will see my website. They say, what is this website? This website is interesting. Wow, look at all this music video. This is very, very nice. So by sharing my videos, I got nothing to lose. It makes people know more about my platform. And because the video is in here, it has nothing to do with YouTube at all. They cannot click here and go to YouTube. No way. It's just right here. So they'll be not tempted. They will be like forced to stay here and watch many of my videos. They're not going anywhere. Unless maybe they're going to the toilet or going to eat or going outside or going to do something else. They'll be here watching different videos of mine. I might even take other people's video that I find interesting for one reason or the other and bring them here, but also download them and upload them to my channel. YouTube might not like that. If they don't like that, then no problem. I can embed those ones from YouTube into my website. If they're watching it from my website. And well, no problem. Maybe half of them will end up clicking something and go back to YouTube. Half of them will stay in my channel, my platform, my website. Okay, so I just wanted to share that. So that's interesting. That way, all the people can stay and watch my. So how you make money from this? I don't know, but I can sell my course because I can have my courses in the corner here. For example, I can have, what to do is going to be very easy. In Africa they say, don't fetch water before you get to the river. You do one step, and once it's done, you will not be able to see what next you could do. I just want to quit YouTube because YouTube is not being fair to many of us that are not yet big. So yeah, thank you very, very much. This is very, very interesting. Signing out. Peace.